where's her case? 3 years ago, I met a little girl named Victoria. Victoria is a very lively girl with a great outlook on life. She has Down syndrome. She's now 11 years old. When getting to know Victoria and developing our friendship, we were faced with several struggles. One of these main struggles is common amongst those with Down syndrome. She does have, at times, a problem with communicating and her speech. At times, it is very difficult for her to pronunciate certain words. She thinks very fast, so she has all these thoughts, and then she talks fast to try to get all these thoughts out at once. This was a challenge for the both of us in order for us to continue our communication. With much patience and understanding, Victoria and I worked together so that I am now able to completely understand her and have conversations with her and communicate with her effectively. Eager to learn more about Down syndrome and to support Victoria, I joined the Down Syndrome Association of Wisconsin. The Down Syndrome Association of Wisconsin, otherwise referred to as DSAW, focuses on 3 main things: acceptance, awareness, and assistance. DSAW focuses on the acceptance of people with Down syndrome throughout their communities and with their peers. They also strive to promote awareness of what Down syndrome is and those who are faced with the condition. DSAW also provides assistance to those families who have children or others in their family with Down syndrome. Some of this assistance includes education about Down syndrome and support for families of those with Down syndrome and the individuals with the condition. The Down Syndrome Association of Wisconsin also provides many events for the friends, family, and those with Down syndrome. Some of these events include a Brewers game outing, where the people with Down syndrome are invited to come out with their friends and family, get together with others faced with the condition, and have a day out at the Brewers Park with a picnic and enjoying the game. Another event that they sponsor is holiday parties, where the children with Down syndrome or adults with Down syndrome all get together and celebrate the holidays with dance, food, and games. I wanted to support this organization so I could share the joy and stories of people with Down syndrome and help others understand and gain acceptance. Involvement with the Down Syndrome Association of Wisconsin and developing a relationship with Victoria has been a wonderful experience in my life. By joining the DSAW organization, I was able to surround myself with people with such big hearts and a great outlook on life. I was also able to learn much about the condition and overcome many misconceptions that I had. One of the misconceptions that I had was that individuals with Down syndrome were not self-sufficient. I was quick to learn that they are able to do the everyday things that you and I do with little to no help at all. Another misconception that I had about individuals with Down syndrome was that they did not associate with others their age who did not have the condition. I was quick again to find out that individuals with Down syndrome are able to communicate and develop relationships with those peers that don't have the condition. So they're able to develop those relationships just as you and I would. I want to become the voice of understanding and communication with those of Down syndrome. A large part of my involvement in the organization is fundraising. I go around asking family and friends for donations to support the cause. I also sometimes do door-to-door fundraising when I go to different businesses, tell them Victoria's story and the story about the organization, and ask for donations to support the cause. It's so wonderful to see people reaching out and giving such generous support to an organization and a cause that I feel so deeply about. At the same time, they gain an understanding and acceptance of the Down syndrome community. One of my main fundraising events is called the Buddy Walk. The Buddy Walk is a once-a-year mile walk that is held for the friends and family and those with Down syndrome to get together and celebrate the success that they've had in the community. This past walk was held at the Milwaukee County Zoo, and it was so wonderful to look around and see all the support that had gathered there in support of the individuals with Down syndrome. All the family and friends were so excited that so many people were able to raise so much money and get so many people to come out for one cause. It was great to look at the faces of those living with the condition also, because they were completely unaware that all these people had gotten together to celebrate them and support them in their lives. Another outing that I volunteer for is the golf outing. Each year, DSAW sponsors a golf outing where friends, family, and others in the community come out, play a round of golf, and all proceeds benefit the Down Syndrome Association of Wisconsin. In addition to these friends and families that come out to support the organization, there's also community icons. Each year, Tom Pippins from Milwaukee, Fox 6 Milwaukee, comes out, does a little segment on the Fox 6 News about all the kids that are there with Down syndrome and all the families supporting them. And we also have the president of the Milwaukee Admirals come out and do some fundraising also. Their main objective of being there is making sure that they can raise awareness and raise as much money as possible for this wonderful organization. Throughout my experience, I have learned that it is an important organization, and my involvement in the organization is very beneficial to the Down syndrome community. I will continue to support the Down Syndrome Association of Wisconsin so that I can continue the growth of acceptance and understanding of the Down syndrome community.